All right, what it do, y'all? So I get asked all the time, which brush should I get in order to get 360 waves? I'm gonna break down everything to y'all, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already done so, make sure y'all check out the other videos that I dropped. How to get 360 waves for beginners, how to wash and style your waves. Also check out what haircut, what edge up you should get, how often you should cut your hair. I dropped all them videos already. This one is which brush is best for you in order to get 360 waves. Make sure y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell beside it so you can get a notification anytime I drop a video, man. Shout out to y'all the real GOAT. When it comes to choosing the right wave brush, you got soft, medium, and hard. So this is for my beginners right here. If you got a low cut, oftentimes you want a medium soft brush. Okay, so your medium soft brush is best on a low cut, but if you want to get those deep waves in your hair, you got to constantly grow your hair out. Oftentimes one brush isn't going to do it. As your hair continues to grow, because we all know that waves is curls laid down. So as your curl level continues to grow, you're going to need a stronger brush to end up, you know what I'm saying, pulling your hair forward. If you're using a brush and you don't see no pull on your hair, you don't see your hair stretching, them curls stretching forward, you need to get you a stronger brush. So I know when it comes to money, for some people, not oftentimes you can afford 3 brushes at one time. Slowly pace yourself to get there. You know, 1 month, grab a soft brush. You know, next month, a medium brush. And next, a hard brush. At those different wavelengths, you're going to utilize those brushes. Medium brushes is best for washing styles as well. So oftentimes you might see me with a brush detangler. You know, brush detanglers is cool, but that medium brush is going to have that pull for you where you can really see your hair being pulled forward. That brush detangler is good for breaking up forks, but that medium brush is going to give you that pull that you need in order to lay down your hair when doing those washing styles. Now, if you got a mini fro, you definitely going to need a hard brush because you're washing styles. I mean, a medium brush might work as well, depending on your hair type. So there's different hair types, right? You got 4A, 4B, 4C. You got medium coarse, coursed hair, straight hair. You know what I'm saying? Know your hair type. The best way to know what type of hair you have waves, and they're the small waves. You have a lot of waves and they like very small, layered up. More than likely you got coarse hair. If you need a hard brush starting off, you got coarse hair, buddy. Again, there's no such thing as bad hair and good hair. You either take care of your hair or you don't. I got over 1,500 reviews with folks with straight hair, coarse hair, and medium coarse hair, and their hair looks very good, very healthy, because they know what their hair likes. They're very consistent and they're constantly putting in that work each and every day, and that's what you got to do in order to get 360 waves. Now, another thing to go for, should you get a curved brush or should you get a flat brush? And the answer is very simple. Both. You know, I utilize both. If you see me in my videos, I'm not just using one brush. I might go from flats to curves. So the difference between the two is that curved brush, the bristles is going to hug your hair, versus a flat brush, all the bristles are not going to touch your hair. But what I love most about flat brushes is vertical brushing. It's going to help me knock out them forks. There's no curve, there's no bend. The bristles are straight up and down, which is good if you're trying to perfect your wave pattern. See, a lot of people, I'm old school. I was born in the early 90s, right? And back then, growing up throughout the years, as long as you had waves in your hair, like you was the man. But nowadays, the young people, they took the waves to a new level. The waves are slanted, they're perfect, there's no forks. I was like, what the hell is a fork? Like, why is a fork in this person's head? Talking about when your waves crash, right? And we're gonna get to that in the next video. But the curves, again, they're gonna hug your head. You're gonna be able to hit all those angles, and those flats are good for vertical brushing as well as brushing in your wave pattern as well, because you're always going to be able to hit your angles better with a flat brush versus a curved brush if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, I feel like you're going to hit those angles better with a flat brush. A curved brush, you got to ensure that you don't overlap your angles. If you overlap your angles end up creating forks, and that's something that you don't want. But also note that forks are inevitable when first starting out in your wave journey, because you're figuring out your pattern. But as long as you're staying consistent with having that brush in the same hand, same angles every single time. So the answer to your question, should I choose flats? Should I choose curves? Should I have medium? Should I have soft? Should I have hard? You should have them all. You should experiment with them all. You should master the wave game with all of the wave brushes. And that's all I got to say about that. So, hey man, if you enjoyed this short video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like button. Also, engage with me, man. Comment in the comment section down below what video you want to see next.